Good morning, everybody. Welcome to Channel News 7. I am Rebecca Thomas. I know that we are interrupting your regularly scheduled program, but there's just some important news that we need to broadcast right now. Now, take a look at this video that we are about to show you. I'm warning you, it's very graphic.
You are an amazing basketball player. You're gonna kill it! You're a beast! You're gonna own these losers! Let's go. Oh yeah, I'm ready to play. I'm about to school you losers! Pass me the rock! Really? Pass me the basketball. That's what real ball players call it. Let's go! Better get out of my kitchen. It's my house. Oh yeah, that's right. Sissy face, what you gonna do? Whoop, whoop! You think you guarding me? You think you got me? What? That's your mama calling. You dreaming. What? Girl. I'll knock your wig off. Woo! Give my change. You know what? I gotta go. Y'all are a bunch of losers. You play like girls.
Man, he's mean.
Wow. That was a pretty messed up idea of how a Christian should act like, don't you think? I mean, sadly, that's actually normal for some people. They're filled up with a lot of pride, which means that they think that they're better than everyone else. They're not gentle, they're not patient with other people. Exactly like this guy that we just saw in this video. So God has called us to change the way we live. When you become a Christian, you have to change the way you think about how a normal behavior is. So a lot of people might have a bad attitude like this guy we just saw on this video. But as Christians, we have to find a new normal. The Apostle Paul teaches a new normal of behavior that we should all live by. And then so today, we're actually going to focus on the new normal of our behavior and our attitude and how it affects others. And what we saw in that video earlier is not the way we should be acting towards others at all. So our friends over at Channel 9 actually have a Bible story video for us. I don't know where they got it from. They must have archived it or something. But they said that because of what we're trying to learn today about a new attitude, that this Bible story is going to benefit us. And I think it's the greatest thing that we need to learn. So I guess let's go ahead and roll that video we got.
Hello. How are y'all? I'm so glad that y'all are letting me play my Bible story over the news. I'm so excited. So I do have a great Bible story for us to learn about today, and it's about Jesus versus the Pharisees. Okay, so let's start. One day, Jesus was teaching a group of people all about God. Right in the middle of his teaching, a group of Pharisees showed up. Pharisees were the religious leaders of Jesus' day. They were the ones who were supposed to be setting the example for others to follow. Their way of doing things was considered the normal of their day. The Pharisees showed up with a woman, and this woman had done some very bad things. She was being the girlfriend of some men who were already married. Now that's a sin. Not only was she sinning, but she was helping others to sin as well. That's not good. And that's pretty messed up. So the religious people brought her to Jesus. One of the Pharisees said to Jesus, "The law says we should stone her. What do you say?" To stone someone meant that you take a bunch of large rocks and throw them at the person over and over until they die. Isn't that harsh? These Pharisees wanted to deal with this woman very harshly. So they asked Jesus, "What do you say we are to do with her?" They were trying to trap Jesus. They know he is a man of love and compassion, and they knew he was kind and gentle to others. So what did Jesus do? He said nothing. Right. Instead, he bent down and began to write in the dirt with his finger. Now, the Bible doesn't say what he was writing, but when he was done, he looked up and said, "Whichever one of you has never sinned, throw the first stone at her." One by one, the religious people began to drop their stones and walk away. Why do you think they walked away? It was because they knew that all of them had sinned. And Jesus knew that the new normal that he wanted to display was a gentle attitude toward others, even those who had sinned. Instead of harsh punishment, Jesus forgave the woman. He gently spoke to the woman and said, "Go and leave your life of sin." Wow, I hope we can all learn a valuable lesson from that Bible story. I'm so excited. I do want to keep sending in some Bible stories so that y'all can play them over the air. I think it would be fantastic. Okay, well, I'm going to let y'all get back to the news now. See y'all later.
Wow, that was a great story. So Jesus wants us to be humble and gentle and patient with one another? That's pretty awesome. And you know what? I forgot that we actually interviewed a guy named Norm Nerd, and he told us the same thing. Let's see what he had to say about that.
Oh, hey kids, my name is Norm Nerd, and I love learning new stuff, especially when it comes from the Bible. I've been putting together today's power verse, and today's power verse is, always be humble and gentle. Be patient with each other, making allowance for each other's faults because of your love. Ephesians 4:2. Eureka! What an amazing power verse! All right, girls, it is time for you to say it with me. So stand up. Come on, stand. On the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. Always be humble and gentle. Be patient with each other, making allowance for each other's faults because of your love. Ephesians 4:2. Pretty good, girls. Have a seat, pretty good. Boys, it is time for you to say it with me on the count of 3. Stand up. 1, 2, 3. Always be humble and gentle. Be patient with each other, making allowance for each other's faults because of your love. Ephesians 4:2. Boys and girls, I'm a really intelligent guy. I mean, look at me. I wear glasses. And just because I've got a massive brain doesn't mean I think I'm better than anybody else. I'm a sinner, just like everybody else. That's what today's power verse is all about. We shouldn't think that we're better than anybody else, because in the end, we all need God's love and forgiveness. And now that you know that, I want everybody to stand up and say the power verse with me. On the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. Always be humble and gentle. Be patient with each other, making allowance for each other's faults because of your love. Ephesians 4:2. Eureka! That was a fantastic job. Now, if you'll excuse me, I've got a lot of scientific statistics to sort out. I'll see you next time with another power verse. This is Norm Nerd and my new pocket protector. Remember, knowledge is power. See you later.
Wow, that was very amazing. I'm glad we learned that Bible verse because we definitely need it, because we need to have a new attitude. So I was just informed that we actually have one of our agents out on the field right now. So we're going to take it over to her. Abby, are you there? Yeah. Hi, Rebecca, I'm here. Yeah. Okay, so, like, my name is Abby, okay? And all I'm gonna tell y'all is about this new normal. So, like, I know that y'all saw a video earlier that Rebecca showed y'all in the studio, but we're going to go a little more into depth as to what this new normal means. So, just like you saw in that video, this guy having an attitude with everybody and just not fitting in, that's the old normal. So we're gonna skip ahead and go to the new normal, okay? And we're gonna go more into depth on that Bible verse that y'all learned today. Yeah, okay. So in the beginning of the Bible verse, it says to always be humble. So humble means that you put others first, okay? Okay, so like a person who is humble puts others first, okay? You need to take on the role of a servant, just like Jesus did. After all, that's what Jesus did, right? He served others, he helped others. He didn't give nobody else an attitude. You know what I'm saying? You don't need to get an attitude check from Jesus. Come on now. How ridiculous is that? Okay? So he took on the role of a servant and he put others first. Okay, so like when I am humble, I put others first. Guess who I put last? Me. I put me last. And that's what you should do too. Just like Jesus did. Okay, so like, can you imagine if every kid in the entire world did that? Whoa, mind blown. If not even every kid, if every adult and every person in this entire world would put themselves last and put others first, what kind of world would we live in today? Let me tell you, it would probably be a really good world. So as we continue to move on to this new normal stage and we're learning more, let's get on to the next part of that Bible verse. And what does it say? Always be humble and what? Gentle. And what is gentle? Gentle is I choose not to hurt others. Who can say that honestly? So being gentle is something that people do not understand at all. Okay, so like the old normal is harshness, like the Pharisees. They wanted to stone that woman because she sinned. And Jesus is not about that, okay? Jesus is about gentleness. When you are harsh with somebody, you hurt their feelings, okay? You make them feel horrible when you are harsh with them, with your words, with your actions, and everything. And that is not what Jesus is all about. So like many people think that being gentle is weak, and that is not the case at all, okay? So being gentle is something that you choose to do. You're choosing to be gentle because you do not want to hurt somebody else's feelings, okay? So you're choosing to do that because believe me, you can hurt somebody else's feelings, but being gentle is a choice. So like, I think being gentle is basically like holding a baby, okay? If you've ever held a baby, what do you have to do? Be careful, be gentle, be cautious. You don't want to hurt the baby. You hold the baby like she is breakable. Like if you put her down, she will break, okay? And that is all that matters, is that baby. And you want to take care of that baby, and you want to make sure that baby doesn't get sick, doesn't fall, doesn't hurt themselves. Nothing else that you do matters when you have a baby. Everything you do is for that child. So why don't you take your relationships, your friendships, or people around you that you know, and actually treat them as if you're holding a baby, okay? You choose to be gentle, you choose to be nice, and you choose to take care and be cautious, okay? So why don't we just do that, okay? So the next part of that verse says to be patient with others, making allowance for each other's faults. And what does that mean? Being patient means to be slow to get angry, okay? Okay, so when it comes to patience, then you need to be like a turtle. Slow, okay? Slow to angry. Have more patience with people. Don't get so angry all the time. Show patience. Show gentleness. Did Jesus get angry at the woman when she sinned? No, he did not. He was not angry with her, and he showed patience. Unlike the Pharisees, who were angry. But you know what? The Pharisees were working in the old normal, and Jesus was working in the new normal, because Jesus knows that everybody sins. So Jesus is very, very slow to anger, and that's why we need to be slow to anger. Okay, so if we're gonna live the new normal, okay, and be patient with others and be slow to anger, okay, and don't argue with your brother or sister, or if somebody cuts you down or is trying to start a fight with you or argue with you, be slow to anger, okay, be patient with them. You remember that guy we saw earlier today that Rebecca played in the morning? Okay, so you saw how rude he was to the girls on that basketball court? But let me tell you something. Why don't you think for a minute, what would it have been like if he would have been living in the new normal? Instead of the old normal and giving everybody an attitude and being mean to everybody? What would that new normal look like? I wonder.
Dear Lord, help me to do my best and give you glory. Amen. Hey girls, I couldn't help but notice you girls playing basketball over there. I used to be a coach. You mind if I give you a couple tips?
Yeah, sure, come on.
All right, let's go. Well, hey, I gotta go. See you later, okay?
Hey, wait, we were just talking. Would you want to be our coach?
I'd love to. That'd be awesome. Tell you what, meet you here tomorrow, 4 o'clock. Give me some.
Wow. Okay, so like what would enable somebody to change like that? Because that was pretty amazing, don't you think? Well, guess what? We know how to change into this new normal. It says it in our power verse that we learned today, right? So always be humble and gentle and be patient and keep mindful of everybody's faults. And what does it say at the end? Because of your love, God's love. It all starts with love. Okay, so the only way that we can live this new normal life with our attitudes, having an adjustment, is with God's love. Okay, God's love can help you with your gentleness and your humbleness and your patience. Okay, and if you are struggling with that, that's probably because you didn't let God into your heart to help change you, so that you don't have to struggle with being nice to people. I mean, come on, let God in, let him change you so that you can have this new normal life and be happy and a good person. Okay, now I'm going to turn you back over to Rebecca, because I'm finished with my little segment here. Thank you for joining me, and come in again tomorrow because we're gonna have a great time. I know we are. I have wonderful lessons planned for y'all. Okay, so over to Rebecca, and I'm Abby signing off. Bye for now. Wow, thank you so much, Abby, for telling us all of that. I am so glad that that guy changed his mind and decided to have a new attitude towards all of the girls, the basketball. You know, you saw it. I am just so excited that we have all learned what it means to have a new attitude. But I do have another reporter out on the field, and I know that y'all actually might like him. He's part of our crazy segment, and his name is Skittles, and I know that he would like to pitch in and tell us something that he knows. So, Skittles, are you there?
What's up?
Oh yeah, what's up everybody? It's me, the SKI to the double TLES, Skittles in the hizzy, and I'm ready to tell you what's up. Today, we're getting started on a brand new series. It's called The New Normal. It's all about how you and I need to go to the next level in our relationship with God. So today, we're talking about going to the next level in our attitude. So anytime somebody asks you, what's up, you tell them, I'm taking my attitude to the next level. Yeah, baby, your attitude towards others needs to be just like Jesus. So anytime somebody asks you, what's up, you tell them, I'm taking my attitude to the next level. And that's what's up. I got a rainbow of flavor, and I'm living for my Savior. Skittles out, baby, yeah.
Wow, thank you, Skittles. Thank you for that valuable lesson that you have just taught us. We are going to take our attitude to the next level. Are you excited to move on to that next level attitude, that new normal behavior that we have learned about all day today? I am so excited to get started because I want to have the best attitude towards people. I want to shine a light. I want to be humble and gentle and patient. I want Christ to shine through me. And I am so looking forward to that. Well, we did have some viewers send in some questions, but I was kind of hoping that y'all would help me answer them instead. So, would y'all mind helping me out? All right, great. So let's see what the questions are. Okay, everybody. Are y'all ready? Let's see what kind of questions we have to answer. So, number 1, what's up? Is it, I've got a new attitude, I'm sick of your attitude, or I'm taking my attitude to the next level? What answer y'all think that is? Yeah, you're right. I'm taking my attitude to the next level. Okay. Number 2. What sport was the rude guy playing in our video today? Was it foosball, basketball, or ping pong? Y'all know which one it is. Right. Basketball. Number 3. What was Jesus doing when the Pharisees brought the sinful woman to him? Was he praying, teaching, or eating? That's right. He was teaching. Good job. Number 4. Who taught us today's power verse? Was it Norm Nerd, Norman Bates, or Normandy Ortiz? Right, Norm Nerd. Good job. Number 5. What did the Pharisees want to do to the sinful woman? Be her friend, put her in jail, or stone her? Do y'all remember which one it was? Right, stone her. That's right, they were not happy with her at all. Number 6. Did Jesus want to stone the woman? Yes or no? No, he didn't. Number 7. According to our lesson today, humble means I must put what first? Others, myself, or food? Y'all know this one, huh? Others. Put others first. Number 8. According to our lesson today, gentle means I blank not to hurt others. I try not to hurt others, I hate not to hurt others, or I choose not to hurt others. Choose. You choose not to hurt others. That's right. Number 9. According to our lesson today, patience means I am slow to become what? Invisible? Slow to become invisible. Nice. Angry or happy? Right. Angry. Slow to become angry. And number 10, what was our power verse? Where was our power verse found? Ephesians 4:1, Ephesians 4:2, or Ephesians 4:3? Ephesians 4:2. Good job, everybody. All right. Thank you for joining us on Channel 7 News. Now your regularly scheduled program will continue after this. And remember, I'm Rebecca Thomas, and tune in for the greatest news ever. See y'all tomorrow.